to LuMales Tamales, the Black Tamales Guy. And you can do it too. We're about to roll out the we're gonna roll out the strawberry and cream cheese tamales for Valentine's Day. But right now we're still doing smoked barbecue chicken tamales. And people always say, "Oh, your wife must be Mexican." Who do you see rolling the tamales right now? Do you see a Mexican wife, or do you see the black guy? Who do you see? You see me. You don't see no Mexican wife. You see me rolling the tamales. This is my setup. I'm at my kitchen doing what I do. And this is how I do it. It's me. They say, what got you into tamales? Well, I started off with sausage company. Hold on. Put my headphones on. You might can hear me better. Oh shit. Chicken. My earphones. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me better. So they say, what got you into tamales? Let me tell you what got me into tamales. I started off with a sausage company, Louis and Dewey, Louis and Dewey sausage, and it was doing really well. But when it came time for me to expand, the new location that I moved to was really heavily Hispanic populated. What is the significance of that? You may ask. Glad you asked. Well, the Hispanics where I moved my sausage company to, they were all selling ballpark dogs. They were all selling hot dogs. A lot of them over there selling hot dogs. Lots and lots and lots of them. It was maybe about 20 carts where I was at to my one cart. So my business started to decline in that area. And I really didn't want to go back to the area I was previously at because it became very violent and unsafe. So I wanted to take advantage of the downtown location. But like I just stated, there were so many people already there with hot dogs. So I said I want to come up with a grab and go dish that people can enjoy in the nightlife and keep it moving. So I'm in California. I'm at liberty to say this. Per my doctor's orders, I was medicating on the California green tobacco. I was medicating one day, thinking really deep what kind of grab and go food can I serve? And I came up with tamales. And that was just the beginning. I had to figure out what kind of meat, how I was going to prepare the meat, where I was going to get the meat, everything. I had to figure all the rest out. But I did. I figured it all out. Went and got me a G-Stack smoker. Um, went through trials and tribulations with different types of meat. And then I ended up with smoked barbecue chicken tamales. Well, I ended up with the smoked barbecue chicken. Then I had to figure out the wood. So I learned about cherry wood. Um, I started smoking with the cherry wood, and it gives a wonderful flavor. So I stuck with the cherry wood. Cherry wood is what I use. G stacks is what I use. Dark leg meat chicken is what I use. And excuse me, I put it together. This is what it is. So now, 5 years later, I'm making my own masa, booked at events everywhere. I'm online, LuMales.com. I ship I ship nationwide, all over the country. And for 2026, we plan to have these tamales being enjoyed by college students all across the country. All across the country. That's what we're shooting for. This is a dorm dish. So I'm making these tamales with love for your college students, for brain food, because those are the future leaders of tomorrow. And if you have any kids in college, you know how expensive it is to feed a kid in college. So my contribution to the world is giving them an affordable meal that they can enjoy at least 3 times a week. At least 3 times a week. Um, the tamales, one dozen tamales to me is 6 meals. That's 6 meals for the college kids. You can serve it. You can eat them with rice, mac and cheese, beans, mashed potatoes, by themselves, whatever you choose to enjoy them with. But I look at the tamales kind of like a Snickers. When you're studying, you're getting fatigued, you're getting tired because you're hungry. Go throw 2 tamales in the microwave, heat them up, eat them up, enjoy them, and then get back to it. Get back to your task. Get back to what you're doing. Feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. I feel like that's what these tamales can do. I feel like that's the purpose. That's my calling. Life gets a little easier when you realize your calling, your purpose. What are you waking up for? What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna inspire? Who are you gonna place in a better position? Whose life are you gonna impact? What positive energy can you bring to the universe in lieu of the universe waking you up? Everyone does not wake up every day. Every day that you wake up, there's someone somewhere that did not wake up. So, and me, I've had several outer body experiences, several life changing situations. To now, when I do wake up, I'm thankful for waking up because there's been a few times I almost did not wake up, and I have a lot of friends that have transitioned into another realm to where technically they no longer wake up in this realm. So I'm thankful and grateful that I'm still here. So now that I have innovated these smoked barbecue chicken tamales, I try to put out positive energy every day, every chance that I get. So when I'm in the community as one of my icebreakers, what I do is when I pass out my stationery, I ask people, hey, can I ask you 2 questions? First question, have you ever purchased a tamale from a black guy? You'd be surprised how many people. have never purchased a tamale from a black person. And then another question that I ask when I'm in the community: have you ever had a smoked barbecue chicken tamale? You'd be surprised how many people have never had smoked barbecue chicken tamale. So with those two icebreakers, with most people answering no to both questions, it gives me a surreal moment. Um, I don't want to say life-changing moment, but inspiring moments that I feel like, in a way, I'm bringing something new to the table. And a lot of people often say there's nothing new under the sun. But again, as I'm on my journey and I'm asking these people if they've ever had a smoked barbecue chicken tamale, they say no. Have they ever got a tamale from a black guy? They say no. At that moment, I feel like there's something that I am presenting something new. Every now and then, I come across someone that says, "Oh yeah, my uncle used to make tamales, or my neighbor used to make tamales. He was a black guy, and this and that." So every now and then, I get people that say yes, they have um, got tamales from a black guy, and then when I hit them with the second question, smoked barbecue chicken tamale, they say no. So I still feel as if I have something new, and it feels good. It feels good. At my age, I'm 45. I have a lot of friends that have not found their way, have not come with the intuition or the not the intuition, but they haven't came with the what is the right word? Help me out. They have not just in general come up with a product or a purpose, or they're just living. They work in their 9 to 5. They're okay with it, and they're surviving. But it's nothing new. It's the same routine, same. It's nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing challenging. Just content with the path they're on, and that's fine. But for me, I wanted to do something a little more exciting, a little more challenging, a little more innovative, and so that's where I'm at. But to each his own. Love and respect everybody, you know. But when you're doing something of the norm that quote unquote everyone else is doing, it's kind of hard to inspire when you're really not doing anything challenging or different. And I'll be honest, I like to inspire. I like to motivate, um, encourage. I like to do that. So with this venture in general, that's what I'm doing. I'm motivating, I'm inspiring, and I'm letting people of different cultures and nationalities realize you can do it. Food breaks down racial barriers and cultural dividers. Food knocks that down. There's nothing like good food. And when it's good food, it really doesn't matter who prepared it because the food is good. And with that, it brings on icebreakers and conversations that ordinarily wouldn't have been had if you guys weren't at that specific place and time at that moment enjoying that food. So I take all of that in stride with the tamales, and I enjoy it and I love it. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I enjoy doing what I do. That's how I can sit here and love tamales for hours by myself because what I get from it in the end is truly rewarding. I get a product that I can share with the world, and when I see the smiles on faces from people enjoying my creation, it's undescribable. It's undescribable. Seriously. I get kickback every now and then because I'm, black, so I'm a tamale. But once they taste it, and I see the look on their face, and I receive the feedback, money can't buy that. Money is a genuine feeling of appreciation. So there it is, little kitchen talk with Lulu. Hope you guys enjoy my little rant. I'll be back for another one, but for now, peace.